Good morning, everyone. I woke up last night. I was in a Christian chat room, and they were having Bible trivia and asking questions. I knew most of the questions, but a lot of them, the memory of that, just went right out of my head. And I was thinking, I got to start studying this Bible again. So I started in Genesis. And I'm up to chapter 3 in Genesis, about how when, chapter 2, when God took the bone out of the man to make the woman. Let me read you that, okay? So you'll know what it is. The Garden of Eden. The Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground he made the Lord God to grow every tree that is planted, that is pleasant to the sight, and good for food. And the tree of life also was in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and a river that went out of Eden to the waters of the garden, and from there it was paired and became into 4 heads. The name of the first is Prison, that isn't, which compressed the whole land of Hela, which is gold. And the gold of that land is good. There is Bedrillion and the Onyx stone, oxen stone. The name of the second river is Gihon, the name that is compressed the whole land of Isolosian. And the name of the third river is Hiddekel, which goes towards the east of Azrai. The fourth river is in Euphrates, I think that's it. And the Lord God took the man, he put him in the Garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou may eat it, freely eat. But the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for in that day that thou shalt eat of that, thou shalt surely die. And the Lord God said, it's not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmate for him. Helpmeet. And out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every bird of the air. And he brought them into Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name of it. And Adam gave names to all the cattle and all the birds of the air, and every bird. For Adam there wasn't found a helpmate for him. So I'm trying to get down there. So the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall on Adam, and he slept. And out of his ribs he closed up, and the rib which the Lord God had taken out of the man, he made a woman, and he brought her to the man. And Adam said, this is now the bone of my bones and the flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of a man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and mother and cling to his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, and the man and his wife were not ashamed. See, the Lord took the rib out of the man to make the woman. So that's why God made male and female, and that's why he made them to multiply, so they can multiply on the earth and to make children. And that's why the homosexuals, or the Romans talks about as abomination to God, But God said, I will give you over to that, because they wouldn't turn from it. So God gave them over to it. So that's why it's not natural, because God didn't intend it to be that way. God wanted to he made male and female. But see, what mankind have done, mankind have said, well, I don't care if God made me a male or female. I don't want to be a male or female, so I'm going to change it, I'm going to be my own God. And that's what happened. So man, instead of praying and asking God to take those desires away from them that are not normal, it's totally lust, you know. So, but anyway, that's what happened, and that's what God did. And that's why President Trump said there's only going to be a male and a female. People don't understand that. They think President Trump is being mean and not compassionate or merciful. But he's going along with what God said. That's what God says. We have to obey God. And no matter what, we are not God. We cannot change our sex. And no doctor can do that either. He can destroy people's lives like little children like that. That's the main reason why President Trump did that, because they were changing little children's sex at a young age, where even teenagers, when teenagers go through puberty and they don't, that's when they don't know, they don't know what they want, because they're going through that where your body's changing. But anyway, I don't know why I got into that, but that's I'm studying the Bible, and that's what I got to, where he took the rib out of the man to make the woman. So y'all have a good morning, and try to get into your word more and study it. Show yourself approved, because that's the only way you're going to know the Bible, is to study it and start in the beginning in Genesis and read it through. All right, love you, bye.